and a warm welcome to all our new subscribers. I hope you find these videos useful. Bear in mind we don't do this full time, we only do it when we do trips or go on holiday. In this video we're going to do some reviews of the sites that we stayed at on the way through France. We're going to go through the costings of the trip, tell you how much it cost us, and we're also going to tell you about the problems and the damage we did to our motorhome. Hope you enjoy.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high.
So we're making our way back up France, back to the ferry. We're at Camping Car Park at Malau. Just over the back there is the Malau suspension bridge, so it's not that far away from us. It's quite a nice little site. There's room for about 30 to 40 motorhomes on here. It's the exact same as any of the rest of the sites. As you come in, you do your barrier, in and out. You get 16 amps of electricity, and there's a wash bay for your wastewater and clean water further down. We'll just have a wee look around a bit. On this particular site we've actually got a double bay here, so you can get two motorhomes dumping their water and collecting fresh water at the same time. And it's also still got the toilet emptying post, which in this one is quite high up, so it's a bit awkward to get to. As I say, the normal 6 amps of electricity, and it takes a normal blue plug, so we're okay with that. There is plenty of room. The actual pitches are defined by these wooden logs either side, and you can see last night it was quite busy. So this is our second site we're at the Camping Car Park, and we're at Saint-Pierre-le-Moutier. It's the same as the rest of the sites, a little barrier to get in. There is cameras on most of the sites, you can see that just behind us, just on the entrance and exit gate. And I've got everything else that all the rest of the sites have got. Apart from one additional extra on this one, there is a toilet block, but it's closed at this time of year, but we might be able to have a wee look round about it. I can spin round a bit now. So the entrance to the site is quite big, it's quite open. There is a few trees round about, so you just have to watch yourself. The water dispenser, toilet side, grey waste is all just at the entrance. You've then got your recycling waste over there. Pitches aren't really defined on here. Some at the back where we are up there, they've got hedges between them, but all the rest of them don't. There is hair standings, we're on hair standings. Everybody that's up the very top there, from the motorhome there right to the far end motorhome, they're all on hair standings. You can see the point here, the blue point for your electric, 6 amps, the same as everybody else. Let's take a wee walk up and see what the toilets look like, see if we can get in them. It does say on the web page that they're actually closed at this time of year. This is the first site we've came across with these on. All the rest have got no toilets or facilities. There was one that had showers when we first came down here, if I remember right. Can't remember the name of it. But this one has got these little blocks here. No, there is toilets are there, so you can use the toilets, and there is showers in here as well. Somebody in that shower, so the showers are working, and you've got your hand wash, pan wash stuff here as well. So it is open, so everything seems to be working okay. The toilet can be used by all. The automatic flush cleans and dries after use. Inside time 15 minutes maximum. So you only get 15 minutes in the toilet, so if you're a bit desperate or you get a bit of the runnies, you might take a bit longer and you might get flushed away. So this is the breakdown of the costs. We were in Europe for 48 days and we travelled a total of 2,789 miles. If you take it, getting over there, the ferry, is £256. Campsite fees, travelling down, staying there and coming all the way back up again was £580.62p. Because we were in Spain for quite a bit, some of the campsites in Spain are actually charging for electricity now. So our electricity bill for the time we were in Spain was £57.87. Our fuel, which is the biggest part of it, the fuel was £868.48p, which gave us a grand total of £1,762.97p. Now it works out for the time we were there, it was £36.73 per day, which I think is not too bad for the time we were across there. Now, things did go wrong and we did have a bit of damage to the van. So the very first thing that went wrong was we were going into a village. It was an unseen, I never seen any markings or anything like that. It was a sleeping policeman, you know, these speed bumps. We hit that around about 30 mile an hour and we damaged the bike rack. Now, the good thing is the bike rack was repairable quite easily, but that was the first thing that went wrong. The next thing that went wrong, and you might think might not be a big deal, but it was to us, was the 12 volt system failed on the fridge. Which means when we were travelling, we couldn't travel with on the battery. We had to keep it on gas all the time, so with gas and electricity, but no 12 volt. The electrical heating system we've got within the van failed. It was blowing out lukewarm air. Now, luckily, it's not just a gas system. We have electric come diesel combi, so we run it on diesel when we were needing the heat. Which is quite economical, to tell you the truth, but it's not the best when you're plugged into electricity and you try to use electricity and you can't use that. The microphone on my my camera, the actual plug-in microphone, it failed. No sound on it when I was about. Might be glad of that, right enough, but had no sound on that. The drone. I crashed the drone. One of the sites I was flying on about, I was taking it away in reverse, looking down at the footage on the camera. It hit a tree, which didn't do the damage, but when it stopped and it fell to the ground, it's broke one of the legs on it. So I've had to send away for a new leg so we can repair it. The worst thing of the lot was I actually damaged the motorhome. My own stupid fault. I drove into a village. It was quite narrow, very, very tight turn to the left. I didn't see it. It was dark. The village was tight. I'm making all these excuses, but it's my fault. There was a foot-high wall that I touched as I came round this tight left-hand bend. Didn't make the bend. I had to do quite a few shunts on it, but it smashed up part of the fairing at the bottom of the motorhome, and it also put a dent into the door, the habitat door. That has to be repaired. They were waiting on going in to get others repaired now, so some of the things not too bad. The biggest thing was damaging the motorhome, which I was really peed off about, but it was my fault. Nobody else's fault bar mine. Can't blame anybody on that. So that's the end of this trip. The next trip, try to plan now. We'll hopefully go away mid to end of April. Not too sure we'll get to go yet. Thinking of Greece, thinking of going back down to Croatia. Not too sure yet. Keep watching. If you subscribe to the channel and press the notifications, you'll be notified when the next video comes up. I hope you've enjoyed this. Bear in mind, as I said at the beginning, we don't do this full time, so there will be big gaps between videos going on there, but I hope you enjoy it. Until the next time, ta-ra.